Good morning to all. 6th standard biology. Food, where does it come from? Okay, first lesson, first chapter. Food, where does it come from? The last heading, what do animals eat? Okay, Ola, take your book, fourth page number 4. What do animals eat? Directly or indirectly, all animals depend on plants for food. Okay, living beings which can make their own food are called autotrophs, and those which depend on other for their food are called heterotrophs. So, different animals have different feeding habits. Based on their feeding habits, animal can be divided into 3 groups. The first one herbivores, the second one carnivores, the third one omnivores. Okay, the first one herbivores, second one carnivores, the third one omnivores. First you see that herbivorous. You already studied in the lower classes. What is herbivorous? The herbivorous means plant eating animals. Okay, plant eating animals. Herbi means plant, vor means eater. Okay, herbivores. You see that the picture 1.11. For a best example, horse, squirrel, etc. Okay. Herbivorous animals are herbivorous are those that eat only plants and plant product. Cow, deer, horse, giraffe, squirrel and butterfly are example of herbivorous. Okay. The special characters of herbivorous. Herbivorous like cow, horse and goat have wide blunt teeth. Such teeth are suitable for pulling plants off the ground and grinding them. Okay, the blunt teeth, wide and blunt teeth used for pulling plants off the ground and grinding them. Okay, herbivores like cow and camel have the ability to bring back previously swallowed food to the mouth for chewing it the second time. Okay, this helps them to absorb most of the nutrient from the hard to digest food like grass. Okay, then squirrel. Squirrel have a pair of broad, sharp-edged front teeth, incisors, that is called incisors, in each jaws. They use these teeth to gnaw food items like nuts. Okay, squirrel have a pair of broad, sharp-edged front teeth. Okay, that teeth is called incisors. The teeth is called incisors. Okay, in each jaw they use these teeth to gnaw food items like nuts. Then third habit, herbivores like butterfly and hummingbird do not need to worry about chewing their food because they have mouth parts shaped like a straw to suck nectar from flowers. The butterfly and hummingbird's mouth parts shaped like a straw like to suck nectar from the flowers. Their food is nectar. It collected from flowers. So these hummingbird and butterfly are sitting on the flowers and straw like mouth parts. Their mouth parts are like straw like to suck the nectar from the flower. Okay, then the second one carnivorous. The second one carnivorous. Carnivorous animal, you see that the picture. Carnivorous animals are carnivorous. Carni means meat. Vor means eater. Meat eating animals. Flesh are meat eating animals. Okay. Are those that eat only the flesh of the other animal. Lion, tiger, jackal, vulture, owl, eagle, snake and spider are the example of carnivorous. Okay. Then we goes to a special characters of carnivorous. Carnivorous like a lion and tiger have a sharp pointed front teeth, that is canines. Okay, the sharp pointed front teeth called canines. They also have sharp claws and powerful jaws which help them to tear flesh. It helps them to tear flesh. Okay. Then carnivorous birds like eagle have curved pointed beaks that allow them to tear flesh. Carnivores like a chameleon and frog have a long sticky tongue that they use to catch insect. Okay, a sticky tongue used to catch the insect. Carnivores like the carnivores like frog and then the fish itangle, that is called carnivorous animals. Okay. Then we goes to omnivorous. The third one called omnivorous. Okay. Carnivorous fish like shark has a small sharp teeth that help them bite off chunk of flesh. Okay, omnivorous. Omni means all, vor means eat. Okay, omnivorous animals are omnivorous. Okay, are those that eat both plant and fish. Those that eat both plants and flesh of other animal. Okay. For a best example, bear, raccoon, crow and human beings are the best example of omnivorous. Then we go to a special characters of omnivorous. Omnivores like bear and human beings have different types of teeth that help them to eat both plants and flesh of other animals. The 4 types of teeth you studied. Okay. Omnivorous birds like crow have a sharp and pointed beak to help them eat a variety of food. Okay. Next we studied scavengers and decomposers. Instead of hunting live animals, some birds and animals eat the flesh of other animals that are already dead. Vulture is one such bird. These animals or birds are called scavengers. Some other organisms feed on and destroy or decompose dead plants and animal. Fungi and bacteria are example of such organism. You see that the mushroom. Okay, mushroom is one of the fungi. Okay, these organisms are called decomposer. Together with scavengers, decomposer play a very important role in nature. Without this organism, our planet would be covered with dead plants and animals. Okay. So, you see that what do animal eat? The eating habit, it based 3 main varieties: herbivores, carnivores and omnivorous. Okay. Then we goes to here page number 5, activity 6. Okay. Activity 6, a small activity you already studied. Name of the animal and their food. The activity animal and their food. Table 1.5, animals and their food. You see that your book, page number 5. The first column, name of the animal. The second column, food the animals eat. Okay, this tabulation identify food items eaten by. This tabulation used to identify food items eaten by animals. Okay, eaten by animals. The first one, for example, buffalo. Buffalo eat grass, oil cake, hay, grains. Okay. Then is the second one, cat. Food that the animal eats, small animals, birds, milk, like birds, small animals means mice, birds, etc. Okay. Then rat eat grains, vegetables, fruits. Okay. So student, you listen, you fill the further animals, lion, tiger, spider, house lizard, cow, human beings, butterfly, crow, others. Okay, what do they eat? Food the animal eats. You fill this column. Okay, next we goes to table 1.6. First one, herbivorous. The second one, carnivorous. The third one, omnivorous. Okay, first you write yes some herbivorous animal, for example cow. Okay, then you goes to carnivorous, the example lion. You write other carnivorous animal that place. Okay, then omnivorous, best example dog. Okay, then we fill the place. Today your homework activity 6 and activity 7, table 1.5 and table 1.6. Okay. So student, listen. What do you understand from this lesson? Understand? All living organisms need food. Living organisms need food for growth, energy, replacement and repair of damaged body parts and protection against disease. Okay. Many different types of food materials are present in our nature. Food materials can be made of one or too many ingredients. Okay, too many ingredients. Plants are the main sources of food. Food is also obtained from animals and plants. Almost all plant parts are edibles. Okay, honeybees make honey from nectar of flowers. Okay, how many honeybees you know that? 3 varieties. One is worker bee, then the second one is queen bee, the third one is male bee. Okay, the worker bee collect nectar from flowers and store it hives. It change into honey. Okay, queen bee, it lays eggs and does not contribute in nectar collections. Okay, male bee, they fertilize the queen bee. Okay, these are bee, honey bees. Adequately cooked food is easily consumed and digested by our body. Based sprouted seeds are rich in many nutrients. Okay, then based on the food habits, animal can be divided into 3 categories: herbivore, carnivore and omnivores. Okay, human beings are omnivorous. Okay, so you study in this lesson the important terms and definition. What is food? Substance from which living organism get nutrients for growth, repair and replacement of damaged body parts, protection against disease and which provide energy constitute food. Okay, what is edible? Things that are fit to be eaten, plant parts or animal product are known as edible. Okay, then ingredients. What is ingredients? What is ingredients? Ingredients means the food one. The food means we take just one hour we take materials. For example, cooked rice. In cooked rice we take a raw rice and water. The raw rice and water are two materials that is called ingredients needed to prepare a dish. Okay, we needed to prepare a dish, the material name. Okay, that is ingredients. Then we goes to edible and sprouts. What is sprouts? When seeds are kept moist from a day or two, they germinate and a small baby plant grow out of them. These germinate seeds are called sprouts. Okay, so students all read this lesson and do the activity 6 and 7. Okay, thank you.